What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So it looks like Floyd Mayweather has recently released another public statement via social media, and this is what he had to say. I don't have an easy fight on May 3rd, so I can't overlook Chino Maidana, aka Marcos Maidana. But Amir Khan, if you and Adrian Broner end up fighting each other on my show and you win, parentheses, which you won't, I'll fight you. So Mayweather is releasing to the public that if he gets past Maidana and Broner and Khan fight on his undercard, then he'll fight Khan. He didn't say he'll fight the winner because that's big bro, little bro, and both have really said, especially Adrian Broner said he would never fight Floyd Mayweather. He has too much respect for him. Plus, he wouldn't even want to, especially after the Marcos Maidana performance. But basically, he's saying Khan gets him in September or gets him at some point. If and I mean, he says then I'll fight you, so I'm assuming September. So Mayweather actually found he's a smart businessman. That's all I could say. He knows how to get a rise out of people, generate public interest, keep his fight going. Because Timothy Bradley and Pacquiao is perhaps the fight I want to see the most out of the pay-per-view fights, just because of the significance. I think it holds the most. Yet I haven't heard that many, and I follow a lot of boxing networks and entities and stuff just via YouTube, Instagram. They follow me on Instagram. I follow them, Twitter, just different stuff. I'm around a lot of boxing daily. And to be honest, I haven't heard many people talk about Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao Part 2. Again, it's an excellent fight. I have no problem with the fight. Maybe some people are just tired of rematches and these fights are something new. I don't really know. But in terms of a buzz, I haven't seen many posts like, oh, I can't wait for Bradley. I've seen posts from Canelo talking about his fight, like Canelo fans. I've seen a lot of the little small events, Chavez Jr. I know we're a little ways away, but bottom line is people are talking about Mayweather. They're talking about Khan, talking about Broner, and they're talking about Maidana. All these names have been circulating heavy for the last month or 2 months or whatever since the Maidana upset and when he beat Broner. There's been a continual, like, it hasn't really died down. I've heard, oh, Marcos Maidana, he's on boxing scene having a baby coming up, and they were talking about that. And then Adrian Broner said he had a rematch clause and he wanted to exercise it. So even a couple of months back, when the first of the year or whatever, people were talking about those two. And then Mayweather came out with this poll, so people are talking about Khan. I've done several videos, etc. So again, very smart business person because he knows how to get people talking. And again, Pacquiao, I'm not disrespecting Pacquiao Bradley fight because that's the fight that I want to see the most because it holds the most weight in boxing. That will help weed out who is the best welterweight. And then it'll really be between them or Mayweather at the current moment. But still, I think a lot of people are talking, and Mayweather knows how to get that. Whether you hate him or you love him, he knows how to get that out of you. I don't know if he's bluffing. I don't know if there's validity to, because first of all, Mayweather has all these official releases like, oh, I'll be fighting Marcos Maidana, and that's the opponent he's fighting, and he releases it through Twitter. He releases it through Instagram. But then he makes a joke about Oscar De La Hoya going to rehab and releases an apology letter like, oh, yo, I don't control my Twitter. I don't control my Instagram. So it's like, which one is it? You don't control it, but when you tweet that you're fighting Marcos Maidana and that turns out to be the case, then that was accurate. But when something else is posted from it, you don't want to claim it. Like the Oscar De La Hoya, the meme where he's making fun of Oscar De La Hoya being high or in rehab or whatever. So a little bit contradictory there when it comes to that. So as far as this, I don't know if he's bluffing because he said, "Oh, you pick who wins my next fight based on this poll." Everyone else had Maidana winning, other brands, ESPN and whatnot, but the Mayweather poll had Khan winning, and Khan didn't get the shot. So Mayweather just did an interview on Fight Hype, and he basically said, "I call the shots at the end of the day." That's basically what he said. To make a long story short, so he gave it to the most deserving fighter, which is Maidana in his mind, and in a lot of boxing fans' mind, including myself. So let me know what you guys think. Adrian Broner versus Amir Khan. I love this fight. I think it's a good fight, and it'll help sell this pay-per-view card. And if they get this fight, Amir Khan and Adrian Broner, plus maybe one other like cult classic type fight, like a Keith Thurman versus Lucas Matisse, which might not cost that much money to get those fighters, because Keith Thurman, he's not. It's not like he's making a meal to fight or anything. He's a good fighter, and he's an awesome fighter to watch, but he hasn't reached those type of upper echelon paydays. And Lucas Matisse's off a loss, so I'm sure they can add that fight, and it's not going to take much. Broner and Khan, that might take some money, but let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.